Hello friends, welcome back to my channel IT Parivar. So guys, today I am going to show you how to configure, how to set up the password policy for your domain users. So I'll show you step by step how to configure the password policy, how to set up the password policy, or how to check the existing password policy history. So uh, yeah, before going ahead, I have one request. To support me, to motivate me, please subscribe my channel IT Parivar and click on the bell icon so that whenever I will upload the new videos, you will get the notification. So let's start now. Let me jump on my domain controller. So this is my domain controller, and let me close this window first. So this is my domain controller. This is my Active Directory servers, from where I will show you how to check the password policy, how to set up or how to configure the password policy for your domain or for your domain users. So before going ahead, I want to let you know why we should use the password policy, or why we should set up the password policy. So just want to let you know, like, we should use the password policy, or we should use the uh, password policy just to secure our environment, because whenever the user will try to reset their password, uh, they will reset their password uh, with the complexity and with a specific character. Let me show you, like, which type of password users should be reset, so that our environment or our computer or our company resources will not be compromised by any hacker. So the purpose is to just secure the environment. So to open the group policy management, you have to click on the start menu and then click on server manager. Once server manager will be opened like this, you need to click here on the tools menu and then go to the group policy management. You can also open the group policy management by going to the run and type gpmc.msc and say OK. So here, as we are going to check, or we are going to modify the password policy. So in most of the organization, the default domain policy is being used for the password policy. I'm going to edit this policy and we'll check what is the password policy, or will configure the password policy. As the password policy is the part of computer configuration, so I'm going to expand these policies, expand Windows setting, and expand security setting. Click on the account policies. So once you click the account policy, you will see the password policy here. Double click on this. These are the password policy, right? So in first password history, maximum password is, minimum password is, my minimum password length. So here, if we'll configure, if we'll set up the password policy, we will force our domain users to reset the password as per the password policy. Like in first password history, 24 password remember, like last 24 password will be remember if we'll enable this policy. So this is, you can see, like, keep password history for 24 password remember, like last 24 password will be remember if we'll enable this policy. So as per your requirement, you can modify this, or you can just leave it as it is. Go to the just I'm going to explain type here. You can see this policy enable administrator to ensure security by ensuring that old passwords are not reused continually. Okay, So if you are going to reset any password which you used last 24 password will be remembered. So if you'll try to reset those password which you reset last last 24 times, so that will not allow to reset with that password. Now I'm going to here on the maximum password is. So if we'll double click on this, password will expire in 30 days. So if you are going to set here like 30 days or 42 days or any other days, whatever you as per your requirement you are going to set here, then the user password will be expire in that specific days which you specify here. So I'm going to use here 30 days, that is approx 1 month. So after 1 month the user password will be expired. Minimum password age is 0 days. 0 days means password can be changed immediately whenever the domain admin will create the user account and share the temporary password with the user. When the user will try to reset the password, they can reset immediately. If you want to change it like 1 days, 2 days, then user will be able to reset the password after 1 day, after 2 days, or there is a limitation like you can mention in between 1 to 998, means 990 days, 98 days, or you can allow changes immediately by setting the number to 0. Okay, so if you want to allow users to change the password like after 1 day, after 2 days, so as per your requirement you can set it. The maximum days is 998 and 998 days, and if you are going to set it to 0, then user can reset their password immediately. Now the minimum password length. So here you can see the minimum password length is 7 characters. If you want to modify this, like let me double click on this, password must be at least 7 character. So if user will try to reset the password, if he will use this password character below to 7, he will not be able to use that password. He should use password at least 7 character or more than that, more than 7. Let me show you here. The value should be 1 and 14 character at least. Okay, so you can use the at least 7 or till 14 characters. I will show you after this how we can reset, or what error will get if we'll not use the specified characters as per the password policy. Password meet complexity requirement enabled. So if we'll enable this policy, so you can see here the security setting determines method password must meet complexity requirement. If this policy is enabled, password must meet following minimum requirements, like not contain the user account name or past of the user's full name that exceed 2 consecutive characters, be at least 6 characters in length, contain characters from 3 of the following of categories, like English uppercase, A through Z, small a through Z, lowercase, base 10 digits through 0 to 9, alphanumeric. Okay, so yeah, the password meet complexity requirement. So here we are forcing users to use the complex password so that our environment will not be compromised. So that's why we are using the password policy. So if you want to modify the password policy as per requirement, you can modify from here by going the policy, double click and change the characters or change the value as per your requirement. So let me show you just for example. Here 7 characters is defined and complexity requirement is enabled. Okay, so let me open the Active Directory users and computers and let us try to reset one user password as per the password policy. So here I have one test user and I'm going to reset password for the testing for this user. The requirement is the minimum password length should be 7 character. Let me open here Notepad just to show you. So as per the policy, password length should be at least 7 character. So here I'm going to use only 4 or 5 characters. So here it is like ABC hyphen 1 2, that is 5 character only, sorry 6 character, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let us try to reset the password for that user with the 6 characters length, right? And as we have already also used like number, special character, hyphen and the alphanumeric alphabet. Now I'm going to reset the password for this test user with the 6 character password only, and let's see if we are able to reset or not. Let me say okay. You can see Windows cannot complete the password change for test 1 because the password does not meet the password policy requirement. Check the minimum password length, password complexity and password history requirements. I'm saying okay, and now I'm going to try with the at least 6 character. So here I'm going to put 1 2 3. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7 characters completed. Now let me reset the password with this and let's see if we are able to reset the password. Let me paste here, and say okay, yes. So the password for test has been changed. So as per the password policy, the password length should be 7 character and password meet the complexity requirement. Enforced password history, maximum password age is 30 days, so that is different. This password will be expired in 30 days. So yes, so here you can see if once we used the 7 length character password, we are successfully reset the password. Okay, so guys, in this way we can set up the password policy for our domain users, for our domain environment, so that we can force our users to use the complex password just to secure our environment. Okay, so this is what I want to show you in this video, like how to modify, how to check the password policy. Okay, so I hope this video will be helpful for you, and I'll again request you to please subscribe my channel and please share with your friends. If you have any query, just leave your comment and just go to the description box and follow me on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you. Bye bye.